We're diving into the top 10 most hilarious moments from the Royal Guards. These soldiers are famous for their stoic, unwavering demeanor. But sometimes, even they can't keep a straight face. Let's get right into it. In our first clip, we get a rare glimpse behind the stoic mask of a Royal Guard. This guy can't resist breaking character as he makes some goofy faces for the tourists around him. It's almost like he's putting on a private comedy show. You have to wonder, do they ever get tired of holding such serious faces all day? Maybe this guard was feeling a bit rebellious, showing that even the Queen's guards have a funny side when no one's looking. Or maybe they just can't resist the audience's reactions.
Yeah.
Watch, just keep watching. He's gonna. You see what he's doing? You see? Yeah, come look. He's smart. You see that? Look, he's sticking his tongue out. Is that like him flicking us off?
This next clip brings us a moment of pure, heartwarming humour. A young boy, dressed just like a guard, takes his duty very seriously, umbrella in hand, ready to defend the Queen. He looks focused, determined, and adorable. When an actual guard notices him and gives him a nod of approval, the little boy is thrilled. It's moments like these that show the softer side of the Royal Guards. You can tell they appreciate the respect and admiration from the young fans, especially those who are already getting in character. Even with all their training, Royal Guards can have their off days too. In this clip, we see a guard lose his footing on the slick stone pavement and, to the surprise of everyone watching, he lands straight on his backside. You can almost feel his embarrassment as he gets back up, trying to play it off. It's a moment that makes you realise, despite their rigid routines, they're still just human, prone to the occasional clumsy slip-up like the rest of us. Have you ever wondered if a Royal Guard can moonwalk? Well, in this hilarious clip, this guard gives us an answer. As he transitions between duties, he sneaks in a short but smooth moonwalk across the courtyard. It's subtle, so if you blink, you might miss it, but it's definitely enough to bring a smile to everyone's face. Watching a Royal Guard channel his inner Michael Jackson is something you don't see every day, and you can tell the tourists loved every second. In a slightly different setting, this clip features a Marine in training. As his commanding officer tosses him his rifle, we all expect a flawless catch, but to everyone's surprise, he completely misses it. The expression on his face says it all: shock, embarrassment, and probably a bit of dread, knowing he'll never hear the end of it. This light-hearted blooper is a reminder that even highly trained soldiers have their less than perfect moments. This next clip gives us a slightly surprising moment. A little girl visiting the palace accidentally steps too close to a guard, and in the middle of his shift change, she gets lightly bumped by his arm. You can tell she's taken aback, but luckily there's no harm done. It's a funny and unexpected moment, and her reaction makes it all the more memorable. After all, these guards can't afford any distractions, even from the youngest visitors. In this clip, we see the guards' commitment to their path taken to the next level. A young boy innocently steps in front of a marching guard and is quickly knocked down. It's a bit of a shock for the boy, and while he's unhurt, it makes for a memorable and hilarious moment. It's a great reminder to always watch where you're going, especially if there's a royal guard headed your way. This next clip is a heartwarming scene as a young boy, dressed in a full Royal Guard outfit, stands ready to greet a group of real Royal Guards. In another clip, we see just how seriously these guards take their routes. A woman standing in his path is firmly, but quickly, moved aside as the guard continues his march. It's a bit shocking to see, but the tourists nearby can't help but laugh at how strict these guards are about keeping a clear path. If there's one thing to take from this, it's to always watch out when the Queen's Guard is on the move. And to wrap things up, we have one of the most heartwarming moments on this list. Two ladies are trying their best to make this guard crack a smile. They giggle, make faces, and try all sorts of tricks. Finally, they succeed. The guard lets a small, cheeky grin slip through, unable to keep a straight face any longer. It's a rare moment that shows even these highly disciplined soldiers have a sense of humour, and it leaves everyone, including the guard, with a smile.
Maybe we can see this. All right. Yeah.
This has to be really entertaining for him, I hope.
Hopefully. Yes! Yes! Yes!
I love you.
Whether it's a guard-breaking character or a surprising interaction with tourists, these moments show a different side to the guards we usually see as unshakable.